Okay guys, new update just dropped and this one is big. We've got a brand new banner. Yvonne is officially here, free pulls are live, events are stacking, and on top of that, 1.1 is right around the corner with some very interesting names circulating. So in this video, we're breaking down 3 things clearly and directly. How strong Yvonne actually is, how many free pulls you can realistically get during her banner, and who you should expect in version 1.1 based on the current roadmap information floating around. Yvonne's banner is finally out, but the in-game top-up prices might be pretty high. Well, there is a solution. With Lootbar.gg, you can save over 26% on your top-ups. Let me show you how it works. Let's take the 194 Origeometry pack as an example. On Lootbar, it costs $56, while in-game, it's $70. That means you save $14 instantly. The top-up process is also very simple. You just select the pack you want, make a purchase, and that's it. You just have to redeem it in-game. You can also top up for other games like Genshin Impact or HSR. Lootbar is trusted by many players, with hundreds of thousands of purchases, and many YouTubers already partner with them. Lootbar is also sponsoring a giveaway for 3 monthly passes. The rules are simple. Just like this video and leave a comment with your Lootbar UID, and the winner will receive a free coupon for a monthly pass on their Lootbar account. So use my link down below and start saving today. Let's start with the banner itself. The current Levitain banner is ending, and it's being replaced by a new featured banner often translated as Hues of Passion. This is Yvonne's debut. She's a 6-star Cryo Striker who uses a hand cannon. The banner runs from February 24th, 2026 until around March 13th, depending on your server time. Yvonne enters the limited pool alongside previous limited 6 stars like Gilberta and Levitain. They remain in the pool structure, but the featured rate-up is clearly focused on Yvonne during this period. Alongside her, we also get her signature weapon banner, sometimes referred to as Graffiti Issue or Graffiti Supply. The featured 6-star hand cannon is artsy tyrannical. That weapon boosts intellect and critical rate, increases cryo damage dealt, and after landing a critical hit with certain skills, it further increases cryo damage for a duration. So right away, you can see the direction here. This is not a hybrid support unit. This is a pure crit scaling burst DPS design. Now let's quickly break down how Yvonne works. Yvonne is a 6-star Cryo Striker hypercarry built around consuming Cryo or Nature Inflictions that her teammates apply. She can't reliably apply those stacks herself, so she depends on proper team setup before she enters her burst window. The rotation is simple: setup, consume, burst, repeat. Your team stacks 3 to 5 inflictions on the boss. Yvonne uses her battle skill to consume them, trigger solidification, and deal heavy scaling damage that increases per stack. At the same time, she gains a large amount of energy, which helps fuel her 220 energy ultimate much faster than it looks on paper. After solidification, her next basic becomes a final strike, triggering her combo skill. A bot deploys, deals cryo damage, can reapply solidification, and refunds more energy. This keeps the loop moving. Then comes her ultimate. For 7 seconds, her basic attacks become powered shots that stack up to plus 30% crit rate. Once maxed, she gains plus 60% crit damage. At the end, she fires a massive final strike that scales extremely high if solidification is consumed properly. This is her real burst window, especially during stagger phases. In actual content, she's extremely strong against single-target bosses like Umbra Monument. She plays safely at range and can control enemies through solidification timing, but she is setup heavy. If your team can't apply inflictions fast enough, her rotation slows. She's not built for heavy mob clearing. She's built to delete priority targets. For builds, her signature weapon is best in slot thanks to crit and cryo scaling synergy. M1 security gear works well because it rewards crit stacking during her ultimate. Teammates like Zyhe, Gilberta, Alesh, Snowshine, and other consistent infliction appliers are key to unlocking her full damage. By the way, quick announcement. When the channel hits 1,500 subscribers, I'll be doing 3 monthly pass giveaways for you all. 3 winners, 3 passes. So if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the giveaway and the latest banner updates. I'll announce the details once we hit the milestone. Alright, now let's talk about the new content and events that are launching alongside Yvonne's banner, because this is where your free pulls are actually coming from. Starting February 24th, we get Delver of the Cryptic, which is a permanent puzzle mode built around spatial and logic stages. You unlock 5 stages at the start, then 2 more unlock daily for a week. By clearing everything, you're looking at roughly 3,200 pull currency total. That's about 6 to 7 pulls. It also gives materials and EXP, but for most people, the important part is the currency. Just keep in mind you need to complete early story chapters to access it. At the same time, Umbra Monument Phase 3 opens up. This is endgame combat content with high difficulty boss stages. It rotates and resets periodically. On its own, it gives medals and materials, but it connects directly to a limited event called Monumental Etching. Monumental Etching runs during the event window and gives around 1,200 additional pull currency if you complete the tasks. That's about 2 more pulls, so if you're actively playing Umbra Monument, you're stacking extra rewards on top. There's also a simple but important daily login event. Just logging in over several days gives you 5 limited banner tickets that can only be used on Yvonne's banner. That's a guaranteed 5 pulls with 0 effort. Another event is scheduled to begin on February 26th, but full details are still pending official notes. Based on past structure, it will likely include some extra currency or materials, but until patch notes fully outline it, the exact amount isn't finalized. Then starting March 2nd, we get a sanity discount event. This reduces sanity costs on certain stages, usually with daily caps. It doesn't directly give pulls, but it lets you farm faster and more efficiently, which matters if you're building Yvonne or preparing for 1.1. So when you combine Delver, Monumental Etching, daily login tickets, dailies, and shop refreshes, you're looking at roughly 20+ pulls during this banner window without spending. That's the realistic free income tied directly to this update. And that number is what makes this banner decision interesting. Now let's shift to version 1.1 information that's currently circulating. Based on roadmap data attributed to Shiroha data means and classifications seen in-game, version 1.1 is expected to begin around March 14th, right after Yvonne's banner ends. The cycle timing matches previous banner lengths of roughly 2 to 3 weeks. The most talked about name for Phase 1 is Tang Tang. Tang Tang is labeled as a 6-star physical striker with hand cannon usage in files. Story presence connects her to Qingbo Stockade. Official silhouettes and mural teasers have appeared, which align with this placement. Phase 2 discussions mention Rossi, associated with fire or nature typing, and Susuru as a 5-star nature support. However, full kits have not been released publicly. These are role and element references from file classifications and early system markers, not finalized gameplay breakdowns. Community sentiment treats this roadmap as strong but not immune to adjustment. Banner orders can shift before official announcements. That has happened in similar live service cycles before. So here's the decision point. If you want a single-target cryo hypercarry who scales insanely with crit and can dominate boss content when supported correctly, Yvonne delivers that very clearly. Her kit is not ambiguous, it is burst-focused, it is setup-driven, it is boss-oriented. If you are low on resources and you are interested in Tang Tang or the next limited debut in 1.1, then saving becomes a serious option. The banner ends around March 13th. Version 1.1 is expected immediately after. There is almost no downtime window between them. That makes this a resource management test. Are you ready for a Cryo Burst DPS right now? Or are you holding for the first post-launch limited 6-star debut? That's the real question. Let me know where you stand. Are you pulling Yvonne or are you saving for 1.1? If you want more breakdowns like this, deeper kit explanations, banner math, and future roadmap analysis, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next update. I'll see you in the next one. With lootbar.gg, you can save over 26% on your top-ups. Let's take the 194 Origeometry pack as an example. On Lootbar, it costs $56, so use my link down below and start saving today.